Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 12 of our Let's Play of Lost Judgment. For those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, please make sure to look down below for a timestamp if you want to skip the Twitchy stream intro and live notification dead time. That kind of happens before we get started things. I'll do a fresh intro for YouTube at that point. Those of you on Twitch, we're going to run 2 of our snoozes, and then I'm going to run a 1 minute out. I don't know how long I'm streaming tonight. The food to make for dinner and everything's already ready. We're going to play until I need to take a break. The Samurai raid started. I almost soloed it with a belly drum Azumarill, so I'm going to try to solo it with this Koraidon I just built. I think I have what I need to win, but I'm not sure. I'm going super heavy-handed on the... I think I need to change out Flare Blitz for something else. I think I need to get more LP so that I can exchange Flare Blitz for, like, Fire Punch or something that... Because the recoil, I tested it on a Ditto raid and I one-shot the Pokemon and it killed me too. If I do less than one shot and then I die, that's going to affect the timer. So I have to be really careful as to how I go about this. That being said, it does have a Shell Bell, so I don't know. I'm basically going to be solo rating it to kind of test how it goes. But yeah, so you guys are not here to hear about Pokemon. You guys are here for Lost Judgment. Welcome back. For those of you on Twitch, apparently public security is the Japanese CIA, so yeah. Let's see. We got to do the live noti. So chat, turns out I've been typing out Lost Judgment's name all wrong, so I had to go back and change all the Let's Play episode titles. I had to correct Judgment. I had to do for the hashtags too. There's a lot that I had to take care of this morning for stream and stuff. Very interesting. I gotta do VOD export tonight, and I don't want to. So, anyways, like I said, like usual, I'm going to try to keep the Twitter live noti part of this super short. Oh, also, guys, definitely go check us out on Twitter. There's a poll up right now on the profile that is deciding whether we will get the 69 or the 96 gigabyte of RAM with the M1 Max MacBook Pro. So that's not going to be this weekend that I'll be getting that. I will more than likely be getting that next weekend. So just a heads up. Oh my god, chat. Chat. Typo in the live noti on Twitter, Sag. Sad chat. Okay. Anyways. So, that's one done. All we have left are the Discord stuff. Because of that, I am going to go ahead and load us into the game. So, this is actually the final chapter, so we might be finishing the main story, but remember there is DLC for Lost Judgment, so we're not, by any means, done. Alright, let's see. Gotta get the Discordia noties going while we're doing this. It kind of sucks because, right, there's now a 19-day gap starting tomorrow, essentially, until Horizon Forbidden West DLC Burning Shores, only available on PS5. So if you have the PS4 version and you do not have a PS5, do not buy the DLC until you have a PlayStation 5. It is a PlayStation 5 only DLC for the game. We'll have to check. We'll have to audit audio before we do the intro for Twitch as well. So I'll check that in a second. God damn it, chat! I did it again, chat. I don't think Pokemon Community Game even messages me anymore when I do when I accidentally do the wrong thing. Yeah, it doesn't, chat. It doesn't care anymore. They really just don't care anymore. Well, you know what? That's fine. Maybe I can get it in the morning tomorrow instead. Alright, almost done with the live noties. Hopefully my voice is not too low. If my voice has been too low, that's gonna suck, dude. That will definitely suck if my voice has been too... What's the slow mode on this? Every 6 hours you can post. That's smart, actually. Okay, so let's test our audio real quick, see how my voice sounds in this position with this mic angle. Okay, are we kind of sounding better here, or like, what's the deal? Okay, so it's a little lower, a little muffled. It should be better now. I forget, not everyone has their volumes maxed, so... Okay. Computer is out of the way. Microphone's going to be placed in hopefully a more advantageous position. And we are going to get started with the YouTube intro, and then we'll get going. For those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, welcome back to part 12 of our Let's Play of Lost Judgment. According to the save file, we are supposedly on the final chapter. We are right outside of Yokohama 99, so we're going to hit the final chapter, just so the YouTube frogs are aware. When we finish the main story of Lost Judgment, that will not be the end of the Let's Play. There's a DLC called the Kaito Files. I do plan on doing those. I plan on at least starting them, right? If it's good, we'll do it. We'll continue with it, all that stuff. If it's not good, I will commit to at least seeing out the story, maybe. We'll just see how it is when we get there, right?
Kamurocho's finest detective never fails to impress.
Doc, you made it. We've been asking around if anyone's seen Kuwana.
You don't want to know how that went.
No leads, huh?
Pretty much. Doesn't help that Arcade's crawling all over the place right now. Soon as they spot Kuwana, they're gonna make their move.
Kuwana gave this to me yesterday.
Isn't that Toshiro Ehara? Kuwana-san called you out there just to give you this?
Yep. He told me to give it to Ehara.
What the? Oh man, it looks like it's cracked.
Can you take a look at it, Tsukumo? I get the feeling it's no ordinary pendant.
Certainly.
Not handing it over to Ehara till you know what the deal is?
He won't mind, will he? Besides, I damn near got blown up over that thing.
Speaking of, Yagamishi, what's the status of Ehara's sexual battery trial?
Saori-san's preparing for the appeal. Still no date, but the courts are working as fast as they can. If they accept the case and it goes to trial, they'll find out about Kuwana one way or another.
And that'd put Reiko Kusumoto in public security in the shithouse, right?
Right. If Kuwana and his murders come to light, anyone connected to Reiko Kusumoto could be suspected as an accomplice. And if that happens, she'd lose any control she had over the pension fund.
Interesting.
Everyone wants their own brand of justice to come out on top. But enough is enough. If we don't handle this, public security will take out Kuwana. And I can't let him die like that.
Then what's your next move?
Gonna head to Ehara's trial and back up Saori-san. Feels like we've come full circle.
I'd argue the opposite, Yagamishi. The circumstances surrounding the trial are completely different this time around. I can't help but consider how grand a task simply seeking the truth could be.
Seriously. But exposing the truth is the only way to save some and get justice for others. We can't just stay quiet and watch.
Sounds like you're seeing the light. Detective work's not so bad, is it?
Can you guys keep an eye out for Kuwana and Ijincho? I need to go over Ehara's case with Saori-san.
10-4. We'll amp up surveillance.
We're going too, Sukiura. Time to get shit done.
Right on.
Chat, give me a second. See if I can solo with, Coridon later. Give me a second, chat. Just doing some stuff. Alright. Time to prep for Ohara's appeal in Kamurocho. I can't let Saori-san do this alone. Go to Gendo Law office, chat. You want to come with? I don't want to take him out and not have him available if we need him, chat. We took him out for like one mission. I kind of feel bad. Can I pet that dog? Chat, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Are you guys gonna let me pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Hey, appreciate you, Mothersucker. Hope you're doing well. 500 JPY. Where are we going? Do I have to mark it on the map? Hold on, chat. Go to Gendo Law office. Where is it? Do we have to go to a different region, maybe? Yeah, chat, I think it's a different region we gotta go to. That's why. Okay. Yeah, chat, we gotta go to Kamurocho. Let's go to Kamurocho! But yeah, like I said, Mothersucker, I appreciate you. Love you. Hope you're doing well. It looks like you're probably going to be hopping on RP today, so good luck with the RP, you know? Get some good stuff in. And don't listen to the crazies, bro. Kuji needs to, like y'all want, like, it's, you know, it's cool to fuck around and shit like that, but, like, I'm sorry, but, bro, that type of energy is why I don't play the actual GTA Online right there. Not even capping with you. That's why I don't play the actual GTA Online. Because it's not worth it. Because that's the type of person that is full of. So, he needs to understand, like, they're not trying to have GTA Online with RP, right? They're trying to have actual RP, actual content. Not comedy, content. And if the content includes comedy, cool, but, like, you know, that shit ain't really comedic. And I'm sorry, but hey, that whole, oh, well, they started it thing, we're not in elementary school. Right? We're not in elementary school. So, is what it is, bro. I mean, you get kicked out of RP server, right? They're not gonna let you back in. It doesn't matter what you do, what you show in another server or something like that. Once you're out of the server, you're out. And I don't blame them for that. With the way that GTA Online itself is, I really don't blame them for that. If it was my server, it'd be like that too. If you're out, you're out. You're not coming back in ever.
What a waste.
Damn, chat. That was fun anyways, though.
Wow, looks like we've got a full house.
Shirosaki-sensei asked me to come by. She said they needed some business handled while you were out of town.
I find it hard to believe she'd put it that way.
Maybe not. Either way, I don't mind helping.
Yagami-san, you're just in time. I think we should conduct another interview with Ihara-san.
Okay, but what will we talk about?
If we want to claim he's innocent of battery, then we need to prove he's the one who murdered Mikoshiba at the same time. But since the murder footage isn't admissible in court, we need something more substantial.
Right, the judge said they wouldn't allow internet videos of unknown origin in court.
Basically, we need new evidence. And that might mean something no one's seen or found yet.
So your plan is to meet with Ihara and just ask him?
I know it's a long shot, but yes.
I'd like to come help, but someone has to check Higashi-san's work.
We may have
Excuse
the
me?
ace, chat.
If I have to be Hoshino-kun's lackey, I'm fucking out.
I'd prefer if you address me as Hoshino-sensei.
Mouth on this kid.
Ihara only seems to open up to you, Yagami-kun.
Yep.
So, if you talk to him again, do you think we'll find out something new this time?
I'll see what I can get out of him. Having another chat with him couldn't hurt.
Sounds good. Oh, and look after Saori for me.
No.
Sure.
No,
Mafia,
I'm not.
should we
I'm
even
not
be
the
here?
den mother
Won't
here.
the prosecution think you're double-crossing them?
Get your own den
What
mother.
do you mean? I am just here to get dirt on the defense. Expect Prosecutor Takano to hear all about it.
Guess we better watch ourselves.
I still have some preparations to make. Yagami-san, why don't you go kill some time? I'll call you as soon as I'm ready. It shouldn't take long.
Okay.
Sure thing.
I'm going to try and get in touch with Ihara's wife. Even though they're separated, Ihara may have shared details about Mikoshiba's murder with her. Oh, and Higashi-san will be there to help.
Ihara's status as either a sex offender or a murderer is the court's focus right now.
Okay.
Opinion split between who thinks the Mikoshiba murder footage is authentic
Really?
and who doesn't.
So there are a lot of people
I'll call
who
you
don't
once I'm
think
ready.
it's...
This may be our last meeting with Ihara-san before the appeal.
Chat, I think I know how to kill time. Oh, this isn't where the drone racing is. Seems like as good a place as any to go kill time, chat. Chad, I don't remember how this works.
Here we go. All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Chad, look at me. Giga Chad. Ah, there's no way. Chad, I missed that. I missed that. That's fine, chat. Oh, I swung too early. I don't know why I missed those, chat. Am I just not thinking?
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
7 out of 10. B rank. I'm gonna try it, chat. We'll see. I know we're wasting money, but
Here we go.
chat,
All right.
can we get 10 out of 10?
Yep.
Amber Wolfie, what's going on? Ah, I almost missed that one.
Nice.
Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. We are currently killing some time, and I think it's Kamurocho, until we head to go talk to our, I guess defendee would be the right word. I didn't get that one, Chad. I definitely didn't get that one on time. I don't think we can get all these. It's going to be tough. Yeah, see that one? I swung way too early. So we won't get the perfect. We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your week's going alright.
Yep.
That's not bad, but that was almost not a home run.
Nice.
Okay, so we got 2 more remaining. This one's probably gonna move.
Yep.
Okay, we got 1 more remaining. Hopefully we can get the 9 out of 10. This one's probably going to curve. It didn't curve, and we got it.
Yeah.
So we can get the 10 if we just don't biff on the, if we didn't swing early, we would have been fine. Aw, man. That sucks. Alright, let's walk outside, see if we get a call for this. If we don't get a call for this, I'll probably fast travel.
Sorry for keeping you, Yagami-san. We should head to the detention center. Where are you?
In Kamurocho. How about I take a cab and pick you up?
Damn, y'all.
I'll be waiting.
Here we go. And these guys are probably going to want to fight. I don't know that this leads to a cab, chat. Oh, fuck. Chat? Lost some of them, chat. We still got... There's this one persistent little shit, dude. Let's take a left here. Get out of the way. Oh, this is not good, chat. I don't think he's given up. He's given up, finally. Okay, is there a cab near us? Hell yeah. There is. Alright, chat. We're supposed to take a taxi to the detention center. I guess we're all traveling separately. That's fine. I'm ready. I'm probably not ready. We're probably not ready, but we're going to get it done. We are going to the Tokyo Detention Center to see Ihara.
Isn't that just the worst?
No, it's not.
So the murder footage can't be used as evidence. I was hoping it'd be played in court for all to see.
Yeah, and if it was, it would prove your innocence and overturn your battery conviction, no problem. But the prosecution flat out refuses to accept you murdered Mikoshiba. There's no room for error. You can flat out confess and they would refuse to accept it.
Excellent. In the end, they'll lock me up for battery. And I'll get away with murder.
Humiliate them.
We know all about what you and Kuwana planned. We just don't have the evidence to prove it.
My condolences.
Which reminds me, you said you'd confess to killing Mikoshiba after you got out of prison, right?
Here it comes.
Then, as icing on the cake, you'd admit the battery charge was false and humiliate the law for letting a murderer walk free.
Exactly. The public must know that the law can't be trusted. Personally, I hope the media hops all over it.
I bet you do. So when that time comes, you'll need some decisive evidence of the murder so your confession holds water. Maybe you've got something like that in your back pocket already?
Excuse me, guys. Hey, Marshall Jax, appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hope you're doing well. Not a bad reaction from Ahara. Maybe there really is some hard evidence of Mikoshiba's murder.
Because we'd sure look good if we had some new evidence to take into the appeal.
That's why you geniuses came all the way out here. I told you I wouldn't admit to the murder in court. I have no intention of just handing it over.
Yeah, appreciate you, Hammer Wolfie, coming through.
So you're saying there is still a piece of evidence we don't know about?
Marta Jackson, I think I'm at the end of the main story.
What is it, Ahara-san?
I think.
Even if there was, you'll never get your hands on it. Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
Yeah. And he's got proof that he killed Mikoshiba, but they don't know where it is. But they did just confirm that he does, essentially. What kind of material evidence, if there even is any, could Ahara be hiding? I think he kept the knife. I think he kept the murder weapon.
Kanagawa PD said the weapon used to kill Mikoshiba still hadn't been found. Same here,
Hammer Wolfie.
Yet it appears in the footage without a doubt.
It's been good so far. It's still crazy. It's not even close to over.
If it wasn't found at the murder scene, it's highly likely the suspect or an accomplice took it with them.
True.
Any normal criminal would have just ditched it somewhere. Except you're anything but normal. You got revenge for your son, and you want to publicly humiliate the law for letting you pull it off.
True.
Your point?
If you were cleared of the battery charges and confessed to Mikoshiba's murder without evidence, no one would buy it.
Hey.
You'd need something convincing. Busting out the weapon no one's found yet would do the trick. That one piece of evidence would flip the whole case on its head.
Damn.
Well, look at you go. Then tell me, where do you surmise I've hidden this weapon?
Well, right after killing Mikoshiba and Ijincho, you would have had to book it to Ikebukuro Station. You had accomplices with you.
And if that's the case, there would have been plenty of time to hide the weapon.
True.
Yeah, so that's about as far as I've thought this out.
That's it? Then I'm done here.
Kawana's vanished, Ihara-san. Public security found out about him.
Public security?
Yes.
Kawana wanted me to tell you he won't make it to the end of your revenge plan.
So, I'm the last man standing, am I? Well, he's already helped me plenty. I never expected to see him again anyway.
At this point, he won't be able to outrun them. If public security catches him, he'll get much worse than an unfair trial. Burying him will be the least they do.
Damn. Bruh.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What's going on?
He doesn't know, chat.
Remember last time? If you don't recall, I said you'd grab the tiger by the tail.
And your tiger is public security?
Right. And they're out there on the warpath. Everything has to be brought into the light. We need what you did to be exposed. Kawana can't be saved in any other way. I need your help, Ihara-san.
Then you lose. I'll never admit to killing Hiro Mikoshiba in court. The system can die. It threw Toshiro away, and I won't lift a finger to save it. Kawana-san knew how this could end. We have our convictions. When this started, we knew it could end up costing our lives.
Right? It's, dude.
You knew going in, huh?
So, Marcha Jax, what I realized the last few episodes is that we're essentially playing an onion. Every layer you peel back, there's another layer inside. It's like a, it's like a Russian nesting onion.
And that's all? Is that what you tell yourself so you can sleep at night?
Maybe it is.
Like Marcha Jax, until we were in this questioning line inside this little room right here, I did not think, and I don't know why I didn't, but I guess it makes sense because apparently even Yagami didn't think about this. What if he kept the murder weapon? But again, at the same time, the more we got into this, the more we found. So I think at the time that he would have had to have thought that to realize early enough on to maybe figure out where it went. I don't think we knew that this was like a whole conspiracy.
Yagami-san, do you remember my original request to look into both Ihara incidents? I asked you to look into the train event, and then I asked you to look into Hiro Mikoshiba's murder. And now, I'm afraid I have to make one more request of you. Do you still carry your defense attorney's lapel pin? Ihara-san's trial. I'd like you to take the floor with me to defend him. It's going to be eventful. I think we should go as a team.
Sure about that? You know, my legal counsel isn't cheap.
I'll let Genda-sensei know about the invoice.
You got it. Count me in. You never know when something like this will happen. Check it out. I always have it.
Mans carries around his lawyer pin because he's still allowed to practice. Hell yeah.
You do?
Alright. Excuse me. Kaito-san and the others are looking for Kwana and Ijincho. Is there anything left to do before I go back? Warning, things are going to get pretty intense from here. Excuse me. Things are going to get pretty intense from here on out. So if there's anything you still want to do in Kamurocho, now's the time. You may want to save the game too. Note that you're in for the long haul, so you'll still be able to save along the way, but you may want to make separate saves instead of overwriting anything prior to this point. Once you start the finale, there's no going back. So I am going to save this finale as a separate, save file essentially. But in the meantime, Chad... Yeah, it's like, by the way, you might want to save and not save over, because there's, like... They're like, you're not coming back. Like, that's not a thing that happens here. We don't do that here. Bruh, where's the door? I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't go that... Excuse me, I can't go that way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Bro, thank God. Alright, who's back here, bro? You are a shogi player. I am not here to get my ass whooped. I'm here to find a shop. Oh god, it's extracts and materials. That was a waste of time. I thought this was a new fancy shop I'd never been to, chat. Get me out of here. Alright, so the warning it just gave means that I need to go around and make sure that we're topped up on heals, because we will more than likely not have a chance to buy more. And that would be bad to not have. And we've had plenty of time to stock up. Alright, next. There aren't a lot of these shops around is the big thing. That's not one. Honestly? I'm gonna go to the cab and save, chat. Okay, chat. I'm actually trolling. I didn't dodge that. Damn, chat. Damn, chat. Knocked his ass out. Alright, well, what this unfortunately means is that I now need to go consume food. making me mad. You're making me mad.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright, chat. What do we want to have today, chat? You think we should have some lobster miso soup? Maybe a Kiwami set? Yeah, let's do that. Holy shit, why are we spending so... Chat. This is why I never hit a million.
Pretty
Right
tasty.
here, this is why I never
Thanks.
hit a million, chat.
I
spent too much money on food and healing items that I'm never gonna use. Okay, chat. My goal is to not spend healing items again until maybe the DLC, and even then, questionable. Ooh, let's top off on, what do you call it? Because we can skip this. Yeah, let's max that as well. Okay, just in case people have guns, I'm going to leave us on snake style. I can change if we need to. Big thing here. Big ol' save, chat. This is the final save of the main save file. We will start a new save file for the game's ending, which will begin now. I honestly think I should take a bathroom break now so I don't have to pause when anything actually starts happening. Alright, chat. I'm going to run and take a bathroom break. We should be good. We have another hour and 3 minutes before Twitch is going to run ads again, so I'm going to just take a quick bathroom break now. We are going to get in as much, if not all of this, tonight, so be right back. Sorry, chat. I know you'll hear me sit here in a second. I know I usually leave the mic open when I leave so that y'all can hear the goings on at the house and me heading in and out. What do we got in here? We got one next to me. Let me pull this back a little bit, chat. I want to test something because I want to see if we're good to go. I want to make sure that my audio is good right here when I'm like this. Dude. Okay. I'm going to try to keep the mic closer to me more often because I actually like how this sounds right now. Like a lot. Alright. Let me situate myself so that I can be closer to you guys for this. And I'm going to mute up for some of these convos, okay? But feel free to ask questions, chat. I'll answer them as I can.
Doc, where you at right now?
Just got back to Yokohama, actually. You weren't spying on me, were you?
You just noticed? Everywhere you went, I know about it. And I mean everywhere.
Where are you right now?
Over at the Leomont's place. Hoshino-kun and Higashi are here too.
Oh, right. They mentioned they were going to Yokohama to see Ahara's wife or something.
Make your way over, will you? I need a full report, and I don't want to hear you were slacking.
Oh, look at you taking charge. Anything else, boss?
Boss.
Yeah, don't drag your feet along the way.
I won't drag these feet, but I'll drag these nuts across your face if you keep talking to me like that, motherfucker. Sheesh, Yagami's not gonna take that shit from you, Kaito-san. You might be head Yakuza Giga Chad, but we're head detective Giga Chad, and we put your kind down. Where? There it is, that's the region. I think that's the cab. Chat, we're making these cabbies rich, okay? We're feeding the small business economy, okay? We're doing a good thing by using the cab so often. Chat, should we fight him now? I'm gonna fight him, chat.
For real?
Here we go.
I have to, chat. It's only right that we make our presence known. Backhand, chat. Give me that 50k. Look at that, chat. We just replenished a lot of what we spent, so I'm happy now. I'm kidding, I'm not happy. I'm still pissed. Ain't no way, chat. Ain't no way. Oh, chat. Like, leave me alone. Stop.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Everyone but the star of the show.
That is next level ass kissing, Hoshino-kun.
A good ass kisser is a good communicator.
Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Grab a seat, Talk.
Giga Chad. Giga Chad. Nah, seriously, chat. We're winning now.
Nice. So you're really gonna stand in court again?
Just to give Sari-san some support.
Ah, I see. Does that mean I don't need to be present for Ahara-san's appeal?
Huh? How would I know? Isn't that more of a Sari-san question?
If Yagami's there, I don't see why you gotta be. You're on thin ice, Hoshino-kun. You still gonna have a job if you're redundant?
I have been plenty useful.
No, you haven't.
At least a little.
Chad, he's not been
Should a
useful.
lawyer really have to say that? This
Yeah,
guy's kind
right.
of a rookie, huh?
Yup. He's still wet behind the ears, guys. Give him a
Gangster
break.
just put the lawyer on notice.
Hey, Pack and Chris, appreciate you, brother.
Well, that's all I
hope you're
got.
doing well.
How about
Happy
you
Friday.
guys?
Happy Friday. Better gather all the info everyone got in a Gene show and sort it out. Okay.
Hoshino-kun, Higashi, you two met with Ahara's wife?
Yeah, but we didn't gain much from it.
Turns out Ahara and his old lady don't really keep in touch.
Hey, make
After
sure
her
you're
son took
muting
his
the
life
tab
4
and
years
not
back,
the window. If
she
you're
refused
muting
to
the
keep
window,
living under the same
your
roof. The reason
what's
she
it
hasn't
called? Your
divorced
tab
him
doesn't
is 'cause
count.
it's too much of a
Just so
pain
you
in the
know.
process.
She's been living in that same apartment even when Toshiro-kun was still alive. She let us light some incense on his altar. But she was pretty
Damn.
vacant the whole time.
No
Did Ahara's
way.
battery charge come up at all?
She said she didn't care.
She didn't care her husband was out there groping women and killing bullies? Has she even seen Mikoshiba's murder footage?
According to her, no.
Huh.
Really? That's hard to believe.
Well, there's no easy way to put it, but it felt like she'd given up on everything.
Oh, wow.
Made for a pretty depressing trip, I'll tell you that.
Better gather all the info everyone got in Eugene show and sort it out. That chat, that seems
What's
like a
the word
waste
on
then.
RK coming down to Eugene show?
If that's
Everywhere
what, if
you
that's
look,
what we
they're
found out,
strutting
that's
around like they own the
that's a
place.
wasted trip, chat.
And they know our faces,
That's
too.
100% a wasted
They
trip.
stare us down, but never get too close. It's fucking annoying.
Plus, they're acting like they're here to stay. They've been harassing the joints we have ties with.
Harassing how?
You know, shit like pretending to be normal customers and dying dashing or complaining to mess with business. Then another guy will come in and be like, need protection? And suddenly they're charging a fee.
What in the
That's
chat?
some
What is
Yakuza
happening?
shit right there.
Old shit, too. The Yakuza who pulls out today is out in one shot under the anti-gang laws.
Damn.
Soma? Is he still around town?
Nah, there's nothing on him. Even if he is, he probably went underground by now. And Soma isn't exactly a social butterfly like Akutsu. Finding him's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yes, like
Especially
needle
if
in
he
a
has public
haystack.
security's help. Unless it's a life or death situation, I doubt he'll show his face.
Okay. So where's Kwakwa?
So where's
Lord Farquaad, right, chat?
Yeah, about that. We must have asked everyone in Ijincho, but we got nothing.
RK's out there looking for him too. They seem to think I've still got him under watch.
On the flip side, that means they still haven't found him either.
Well, yes, although that's not much consolation.
You think Kawana-san's still in one piece after the explosion?
Yes.
Alive? Yes. Unharmed? I can't say. When I saw him, he was already making plans to disappear. But the real problem is what happens next. Now that he knows Reiko Kusamoto betrayed him, we don't know Kawana's next move.
That's true.
I'd never let that slide if I were in his shoes. Maybe Kawana's thinking the same thing, you know? He spent all that time underground brooding and shit. Maybe he's really gonna stick it to Reiko Kusamoto.
But would he, though?
I could definitely see that.
I don't think that's in his code. I think he's gonna maybe kill another bully before he disappears.
That about wrap it up?
Seems so.
Like, if he was gonna
As
do
for me,
anything
I
else,
think
it would
I'll
be
head
kill
out and
another
see what I
bully.
can find out
Just to
about
show
Kawano-san.
that he's not scared.
Same. I just hope he's
Sorry,
okay.
chat. Just checking on some. Yeah, chat, no. If he goes all revenge now, that's a weird character development, right?
Tsukumo-san and Sugiura-san do some impressive work.
Yeah. You don't hold a candle.
It could fit into his mentality. I can see it, chat.
Black
I can
belt
see
in
it.
karate, and you never even use it.
Well, I'm just more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. Anyway, I'm heading back to Kamurocho. Enjoy yourself, Higashi-san.
What about you, Tuck? Want to call it a night? Tesso said he'll let us stay if you do.
No skin off my back, really.
So, what'll it be?
If I can really stay the night, I'll take him up on that.
Oh, yeah. There's not really much else I wanted to do, chat. Just kind of chill with the homies, you know. Aw, man. Twitch crashed for me again, chat. God. Dude, why does it keep crashing? Sorry, chat. It's really frustrating. No luck finding Quana or Soma. I guess that means we're done in Ijincho then.
Yagami, I think I'll stick with Aniki and tag along. Guess that means I'm helping you guys out. Couldn't live with myself if I backed out now with a fish this big on the line.
Get this, Tuck. Tesso asked me to fly the drone. Says it's the first time he's seen this place from above.
Seriously, it's pretty legit. I picked one up for myself.
Chat, I really wish CVS would stop texting me. CVS is so annoying. Oh
Get
my
this, Tuck.
god.
Tesso asked me
Alright,
to
chat,
fly
I
the
gotta
drone.
do something real quick and we'll keep going.
Says it's the first time he's seen this place from above.
Seriously, it's pretty legit.
I gotta
one up
check.
for myself.
I think I have the Zora, but I'm not sure. You're okay. Zora's gotten. So what? We need to just get out of here now. Okay. There's 3 places, chat. We'll be fine.
Why is this always happening?
Chat, why won't they just go away? Super Saiyan 8.
And stay down.
Let's get rid of one, chat. Oh, this won't get rid of him, will it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, never mind then. Alright, chat, we probably took more damage than we needed to between the two fights. We've got a lot of SP. I hope I have not saved. I think I accidentally saved, didn't I? Shit. Get some, mixed fried rice. Some shumai, shrimp and chili sauce. And, shoxing wine.
Starving. Pretty tasty, thanks.
No, thank you very much, ma'am. Alright. I gotta check. Okay, good. So, chat. Here is our save inside the zone of danger. What do we got? We got... Say less. Boom, there's all my money gone. All gone, chat. All gone. Holy shit. I actually really did spend that, like, super fast. What do we got in here, chat, that's useful for 5K? I don't... That's not something we need, chat. Now, you know I'm gonna try that. Okay, we don't need to go towards them. Okay. Oh, no. I don't think there's anything else that we need here. Yeah, we're ready to max on our drunken fighting technique. The only thing we really might need to collect is like food and stuff from around town. Like we might have used these. We didn't use any of her stuff yet. See what I mean, chat? It would be really hard for me to find the place where we don't have stuff already bought. So I'm just gonna go back to our place, man. Closing time. Alright, so chat. We'll drop endgame save number 2. I really do want to fight those guys for SP and shit, but
hey, yeah.
Things are going to get pretty intense from here on out, so if there's anything you still want to do in Ijincho, now's the time. You may want to save the game too. Note that you're in for the long haul, so you'll still be able to save along the way, but you may want... Okay. It's telling us the same thing.
Really?
We're just... Chat, we're starting.
Said he's upstairs. You mind
I thought we were starting 30 minutes ago. We're starting now, apparently. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Tsukumo-kun, Yagami-san's here.
Something up?
Yes. It's about the pendant Kawana-san gave you. Turns out, it was just a decoy after all.
Decoy? For what?
For what was inside. This. The cracks in the pendant were hiding an SD card. And on it was some video data.
Video data? Of what exactly?
It's the footage of Ihara murdering Hiro Mikoshiba. Just like we saw before. No additional scenes.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Kawana put his life on the line just to give me that? I mean, RK came after him and everything. And all for a video that's already all over the internet?
Yes. Except the video on that card is the original. All the others were copies of this source. In layman's terms, this is the master tape. Or in film, it'd be the negative. With no additions or modifications of any kind.
What do you mean? And how do you know for sure?
So this SD card here is a special little thing. You can't usually buy it in stores. It's called a worm, or write once, read many. If you were to take a picture with a digital camera, the images saved on this SD card couldn't be edited or deleted. It's what forensics teams use when photographing crime scenes. Which means what we have here is unaltered footage of Mikoshiba's murder.
That means it would qualify as evidence in Ihara's appeal.
Yeah, I'd say you have room to negotiate with the prosecution and the judge. At the very least, it beats an internet copy with no origin.
True,
Hey, think this'll be enough to win the trial?
Yes.
Well, I can't guarantee that. But it does explain why Kawana-san took such a risk.
It does. He wants to humiliate
The video on here is the sole original. That's why he'd only leave it in the hands of someone he trusted.
Chat, you know what I'm gonna do with it. So the murder footage is on a worm card. Does Kawana want me to use this in court?
Kawana asked me to give this to Ihara.
Sure, but he had to know we'd turn it inside out first. Maybe it's Kawana-san's way of entrusting you with the evidence you need? After all, with public security after him, he may not live to see tomorrow.
That's true,
and
chat,
seeing
that's
how
true.
He's on the run, he had to find a way to get that into Ihara-san's hands. Which I think is why he left it all up to you, Yagamishi.
Ooh.
And it's settled. It's about time I expose everyone involved in Mikoshiba's murder. Ihara, Kawana, and his students. That's the first step to luring public security out in the open.
And I believe the SD card...
Set it all on fire, child.
So hey, looks like almost getting blown up was worth it.
I guess so.
Hey, I'm sorry to bug you.
Set it all on fire,
Watson?
child.
What are you doing here?
Yagami's about to
I
burn
was talking
everything
to the
to the
MRC guys
ground.
earlier. They said you'd be at this detective agency.
Everything okay?
Well, Akane started hanging out with some shady guys. So I figured I should talk to Yagami-san about this.
Sounds like a tricky situation. Please, have a seat.
Akane's that girl you hung out with all the time, right? So, want to tell me more about these shady guys?
They're these thugs from Tokyo. RK, they're called. They've been flirting with her.
Okay. What else?
They got her so comfortable she blurted out some stuff she probably shouldn't have. Stuff about you, Yagami-san.
Well, that's nothing I can't handle. But rolling with RK is bad news. She needs to stop. Their leaders are ex-Yakuza, you know.
I knew it. So they actually are dangerous then.
What's really going on?
They asked Akane which student you cared about the most.
What?
So she kinda blurted out Koda's name.
She did what?
Yeah, even Akane knew she messed up, so she called me right after. Yagami-san, you've been mixed up with RK, right? You think they might go after Koda?
Yes.
Can you try to get in touch with her?
Actually, I haven't been able to.
What about Akane?
Oh, right. Let me try and call.
Hello, Matsun?
Akane, where are you right now?
The last place Mikoshiba-sensei was.
Huh?
I'm with RK. We're at the building where Mikoshiba-sensei's body was found.
Send the police!
Why?
Matsun, are you with Yagami already?
What? How do you know about that?
It's Yagami. Is Koda-san there too?
She is. Yagami-san! It's me, Koda! Please, help me!
This Yagami? Come on over and we'll play. You know the place, right?
Who is this?
Not important. Better hurry, or else Kodo-chan will have to entertain us. Know what I mean?
Blech.
Hey! Stop it! No!
Don't! What the hell do you want?
Come down and find out. Oh, I'm sure this goes without saying, but if you go to the cops, are as good as dead.
Chat, where's my gun no jutsu? Right pew pew.
Better hurry.
What the fuck, dude? These dudes are actually messed up.
What's happening?
Matsun, you stay here. Tsukumo!
I'll contact Kaito-san and Higashi-san for help. And I'll fly my drone out to the scene, too.
Perfect.
Chat, have I pre-ordered Forbidden West yet? I don't think I have. I need to take care of that in the next 2 weeks. So that way it's downloaded on launch day, because I literally took off work to stream it on launch, so I better have it. Yeah, don't rush me, sir. Sir! I have to go to where Mikoshiba's body was found. Koda-san and possibly Akane are being held hostage here. Okay.
Let's go.
Chad, I understand the music is made to be intense and make me feel like I need to rush, but I feel no need to rush. Do you know why? Taxi! Taxi! Clipped. Oh, here we go, chat.
What's up?
Yagamishi, this is Tsukumo. My drones just arrived at the scene. Koda-san and Akane-san are with some men. About 20 of them.
20?
Where's Kaito-san and Higashi?
I've contacted them. They're on their way now.
Good.
Okay. It's 2v20, chat.
Yeah, let's go.
And I can definitely take more than 10 by myself. So I think we're good. Oh, thank God I didn't have to do an additional fight. Sheesh. We got a lot of SP for that, though.
Hey! He's here! It's Yagami!
Giga chat. Giga chat. Giga chat. Chat, let's go. Let's go, we got this.
This where those RK guys are holed up? He's Soma with them?
Nobody's had eyes on him yet. Just a sec. Tsukumo?
I've confirmed the enemy position, Yagami-shi. They have our 2 young hostages surrounded, so a head-on assault would be too dangerous. Naturally, I've already come up with some countermeasures we can run. Would you care to hear my plan?
Why do I feel like he attached like rockets to the drone or some shit? Let me blow a hole in this wall for you so you can come through it like the Kool-Aid man.
Wow.
Oh,
Look who
yeah.
decided to show up.
Just straight through the wall,
Too
chat.
scared to come without all your little bodyguard buddies?
Not like you've got room to talk. How many shitheads does it take to watch these girls?
18?
I never thought it would end up like this. You believe me, don't you?
Yeah.
No.
But we'll have to save the lecture.
Wait, no, chat, that's the wrong word.
You'll be free
I
soon.
do not. I
That goes
refuse.
for you too, Koda-san.
Sackhead.
You so sure about that?
You kidnapped them to get to me? Well, here I am, so let's go.
We did lure you here, so we can beat your sorry ass to death.
Okay.
Okay, then. So what was your plan? Throw all these guys at us as soon as we kick down the door?
We're smarter than that, you know. Yeah. We knew you'd have some backup! Here comes! Let's take out the trash! Yagami! Hands where I can see them! And same for you two!
Hey, calm down. I've got one more thing. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Huh? Shit! Up there! The wicked shall be smited and retribution
Yo, let's go! Hey, bruh. Do we have to do anything? I gotta take out Gun Guy, like, immediately, chat. Gun Guy is... Ooh!
Did you
Why
really
is he
think
so
one gun was
fast?
enough to take out a crew like us?
Ooh, chat! He bitch slapped him with his own
You
gun.
two sit tight a little longer. But just to warn you, I'm gonna go hard on these guys. You wanna see some asses kicked? Don't blink, okay?
Okay, one's terrified, the other's like, oh my god, Yakuza! Chat, I'm telling you!
Come on!
She's for the streets, chat. She's for the streets. I want to do something. I want to punch people and shit. Bro, let me fight. Let me fight 20 dudes. Ah, yes, more. Here's Gorilla Giga Chat. What the hell? He took a punch straight to the face and knocked that dude straight the... Meanwhile, Snake Style over here. Wait, what's happening right now? Ah, yes, chat, of course. Pipes. Sir.
Step away from the window!
Okay, chat, I'm literally already tired of that, so hold on a second. I gotta deal with something real quick.
We are ready to go!
Bro, get out of my face. Chat, I hate it here.
Here we go!
Idiot. Sorry, Chad, I have to wait for him. Alright, we're gonna step it up here. We're gonna step it up here.
I shall assist you. I shall assist you.
I didn't heal. Chad, I didn't have a chance to heal. I went too hard on the attack and I didn't take the time to heal, so we have to start the whole fight over. Okay. Chat, from the onset this time, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. From the onset, we gotta do something. We're gonna use an extract. And I'm actually gonna switch this style off the rip.
Away from the window!
Okay. Chat, Cash. Tell this man's I say, catch me outside, how about that? Get wrecked, brother. And then we're gonna Giga Chad power up.
We are ready to go!
Okay, dude. Okay.
I shall assist you.
I have to heal, Chad. I forgot to heal. But he's actually almost dead.
Let's do this. Here we go.
Idiot. I have more health than you now. Dumbass. Yagami, come on. Take him out, please. This may take him out, or leave it close to taking him out.
I shall assist you.
Before we get killed, chat, we'll go ahead and save our life here. Make sure that we don't get laced up right here. I'm tired of hearing that drone. I'm tired of hearing the drone. Make it stop. Alright, chat. Hey, I think we're all good with this section of it. Let me...
Thanks.
What I need to do is I need to get some flat for there so that I can actually, like, try to have this here. Or maybe I do it like this so that I can have it right there and just be like, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Maybe it'll work there? Who knows?
I'm so sorry.
Let me see how the audio sounds if I'm
the one
looking
who
at my
got you into
computer
this.
and not directly at the mic.
It's not your fault, it's RK's. But I'm next in line after
Alright,
that.
I'll live with this. This sounds decent.
Besides,
It'll be crisper in the
I'm not
future,
one
but
you
I
should
like
be
how it is right now.
apologizing to.
Coda, I'm really sorry.
It's all right.
Well, I'm gonna head home.
Soma?
What? Who?
Kane, get back!
Huh?
He'll kill you. He'll kill all of us.
Here all by yourself? What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just here to talk. To be honest, Juana's put us in kind of a tight spot.
How so?
Well, he's got Kawai's body, Reiko Kusamoto's victim, hidden in a freezer, of all places. Been on ice for what, 5 years? You know about this, Yagami?
Yeah.
Problem is, he's planning to reveal its location on the internet. If that happens, Kusamoto-san will be ruined. No doubt her fingerprints and other traces are all over the damn corpse.
Yeah, but that's for the better. Means she won't have to listen to you.
Reiko Kusamoto is a capable woman who can swim with the tides. She's irreplaceable. It would be unfortunate to lose her over some lowlife she had to put down. She's on our side now, and she's accepted it.
So it's your duty to protect people like that?
I protect order, not people. Consider me a necessary.
Chat.
Necessary evil.
That's right. If I hadn't gone undercover, the Tojo clan's ex-Yakuza would be spread all over by now. If that happened, we never would have been able to track their current activity. That's why I created the RK network. To keep Kamurocho's underground under control. Much safer and less messy than wiping them out indiscriminately.
Interesting.
But in the shadow
Chat,
of
I
war,
don't like this. It makes...
there's always a pair of dirty hands.
Right. Kawana said something like that too.
But if there's one difference between the two of us, it's that I find my work enjoyable.
Oh.
It gives me purpose.
Oh.
When I dirty my
This
hands,
is creepy, chat.
it's in the service of order. It goes back to a necessary evil to maintain peace in this country. In my eyes, peace does require violence. It only works when killers are below the surface, keeping it afloat.
Sawa-sensei too? Is that the peace you want?
Yoko Sawa? She did have to die. She almost connected the Mikoshiba case to Kawana. She was getting very close to it. She may even have figured out Reiko Kusamoto was involved. The fewer people who know a secret, the better kept the secret stays.
Jesus Christ.
I don't remember even hesitating on that call. And I think that means... well, you guys won't like hearing this. But it was justified.
You asshole!
Whoa, whoa. Don't fly
Whoa,
off that.
whoa, whoa.
I haven't finished what I had to say.
What the fuck?
Did I mention how much of a pain in the ass Kawana made this? He negotiated for your lives, using Kawai's body as leverage over us.
What?
So relax, would you? I don't plan on killing you here.
Then why even show your sorry face?
The trial for Ehara-san is coming up, right? You know, the groping thing. I've come here with a request that I hope you'll consider.
This from you?
Reiko Kusamoto's name is not to come up during the Ehara trial. That shouldn't be so hard, right? Shirosaki-sensei would have to agree to this too.
And if we were to refuse?
Nothing. It's Kusamoto-san's request. She's asking nice.
What?
A mother doesn't want her child branded a murderer's son. Could you give her that much?
No.
And that's all. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
You think so, huh? Why put off what we can settle now? Soma! Akane!
Akane-chan! Why am I...
A paint gun? You okay?
That son of a...
Well, hell, that's gotta hurt. But a bruise sure beats the alternative, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say he got us good with that one.
Yeah. But that was a terrible call. If Soma hadn't been packing a paint gun, that would have been really bad.
Keep your head, Yagami.
You two are more important than him. I should have prioritized protecting you.
Yagami-san.
You've been brave. I'm sure this was really scary for you. We'll need to do things one step at a time, Kaito-san. We can't tackle it all at once. First thing,
Chat, what's happening?
Hara's groping appeal needs to become a murder trial that outs Kawana and his students. That way, if public security is our real enemy here, we'll have the prosecution and the courts on our side. That'll be on me. I'll reveal a truth no one can deny.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much your specialty.
True.
Send that asshole to jail
True.
for good.
Jail. Jail, jail,
You've
jail,
got this,
jail.
Yagami-san.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Crazy! Why is he so hot? Am I right?
What the hell, chat?
Just a minute ago, she got shot. And now look at her.
Teenagers.
What is wrong with her, chat? Chat, she has problems. She's got some serious ass problems. I'm not even capping. I'm literally not capping with you, chat. That girl has problems. Oh my god. He's so hot.
Hello?
Sorry,
Yeah,
Chet,
I'm
I
getting
know,
ready
I
now.
know.
Sorry,
I'm being
sorry.
toxic tonight. I apologize. Not. Let's go.
Oversleep?
This is, honestly, this has
I
been
would
pretty
never-
wild so far.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, see you at the courthouse.
Chat, we overslept, by the way. 100% we overslept. Okay, chat. I'm not going to do something, but I need to decompress for a second. Oh, I gotta sit up, crack my back. Chat, take this time to stretch your legs, stretch your back. Big stretch. Get yourself a little more comfortable, relax, stretch your neck out. If you hear any popping, please ignore. That is me dealing with my upper spinal column, releasing some tension and neck muscle stress. Ooh, sigh. Wait till you guys right now. This is probably this right here. This opening score is probably one of my favorite opening scores. Well, not probably. It is one of my favorite opening scores in gaming. We just discovered this year, right? Because, like I said, I watched, who was it, Kill Carnage play this, but I think generally when the episode would start, right, he would already be loaded in, so I'd never really heard the opening score like this so often. This is amazing. This score right here, I gotta find out if it's non-DMCA, because if it's non-DMCA, this is probably gonna be my just chatting / intermission chill music going on. This is a really just chill, cool vibe. I really just like this. And if you want to know what stream intro is, sheesh, stream intro sounds. I gotta find a good non-DMCA lo-fi vibe for stream intro while I'm dealing with live noties and stuff like that. So that's another thing I gotta work on here pretty soon, because it's looking like we might be doing capture card streams sooner rather than later. So, hashtag 96 gigabytes of RAM. What would you use it for? The best answer was to find God. Let's go, chat. Y'all ready for this?
Held on violation of Shinjuku Station's anti-nuisance ordinance, the defendant of this appeal is active duty officer Akihiro Ihara. He was previously convicted and sentenced to 6 months. However, the defense wholly rejects the sexual battery charge and asserts his innocence.
The prosecution points to 2 pieces of evidence to prove the defendant guilty. One is the security camera footage from Ikebukuro to Shinjuku Station. The other is fiber traces from the victim's undergarments on the defendant's hand. The defense maintains this was not sufficient evidence to issue a guilty verdict. We have prepared counter-arguments to each piece of the prosecution's evidence.
How does the prosecution respond?
We maintain the original sentence was perfectly adequate. That is all.
Then first, let's examine the security
You're
footage
about
from
to-
Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station submitted at the first trial.
We're gonna learn you today,
This
boy.
is footage of Ikebukuro Station on October 7th.
Chat, he doesn't know.
7:43
She's
a.m.
about to Giga chat
The
on him, and
individual
he's about to get
wearing
wrecked.
sunglasses and a
He doesn't
mask
know he's
is
not ready.
believed to be the defendant. This person remains in the area for over an hour, watching as countless trains make their stops. At 9:06 a.m., he locates the victim of this case. Then he boards the train and pursues her. This footage of the station platform is from when the suspect and victim board the train car.
We already saw this during the first trial. Let's not be redundant.
Of course not. The victim claimed the defendant moved in a suspicious manner once the train left Ikebukuro Station, ultimately placing his hand under her skirt. After they arrived at Shinjuku Station 6 minutes later, the victim gathered her courage and grabbed his hand. However, there's a possibility the offender seen here is not the defendant himself, but a different person entirely, a stand-in. The goal was to disguise this event as an alibi for the murder which occurred in Yokohama that same morning. In other words, this instance of sexual battery was a conspiratorial fabrication. The original verdict was issued without taking this into consideration, resulting in an inadequate trial.
Looks like Sari-san started the fire. The game has officially begun.
This is merely speculation. The defense has no proof to support these claims.
Precisely the issue.
Yes, there is indeed no definitive proof that confirms the existence of a stand-in. However, the notion itself cannot be disproved, even with all of the prosecution's evidence.
Would you care to elaborate, please?
The assailant fled the train and was caught shortly after on the Shinjuku Station platform. Many nearby passengers filmed the scene, which then circulated throughout Japan. The impact may have been greater since the defendant was an active duty officer. There's no mistake that the man apprehended at the platform was the defendant. Upon arrival, station police arrested him and immediately performed a trace element inspection. With that said, there's a very real possibility the offender who ran off the train was an entirely different person. And we have the evidence to prove that.
We have 2 offenders dressed just like Ihara. What evidence shows they swapped places after one of them ran? Sorry, Chad, I was looking for the SD card.
If you'll kindly look at this.
What is this? Displayed on the large monitor, please. Is that a diagram of Shinjuku Station?
That's correct, Your Honor. First, the victim and the offender ran onto the platform as soon as the train doors opened. The train car they boarded is here on this map. We've marked the offender's route with an arrow. The lighter areas on the overhead view are within the security camera's line of sight. More people pass through Shinjuku than anywhere on Earth in a single day. It's packed with security cameras. However, this arrow with the dotted line reveals the existence of a small blind spot. That's where the defendant and stand-in swapped places.
I see. So you claim this was their opportunity?
Yes. As such, I'd like to question the defendant once more over this evidence.
Hey, chat. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta check on something. Sorry. I apologize. I will be back as soon as I can. This is insane. What is happening? Chat, all that work we did is paying off. Shoo! I make apology. I must go and check on the things. Okay, so basically, chat, what's going on is family member, I guess, is stuck in traffic super late tonight. God damn it. I don't think, chat, I honestly don't think the main story is ending tonight. We're in court right now, right? When we get out of court, there's more than likely going to be at least one, if not two more fights ahead of that, you know, before the end of the game. So I don't think that we're ending tonight, but this is the ending part one essentially, right? And however many like tomorrow's Saturday morning, I can pretty much guarantee if it's not finished by the time we finish tonight's stream, it will be finished tomorrow morning. And then from there, I'll probably take a break, kind of look into the DLC, see what it is, and then we'll go from there. What's crazy is I actually have one more thing to do that I didn't do because I'm a bot, so I'm going to let this play for a bit, but I may have to pause at some point.
In the first trial, you said the following to the judge. In a warehouse about 3 days ago, a body turned up in Yokohama. If that wasn't enough, you correctly identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, despite the fact the police had yet to do so. How did you manage to pull off such a feat?
It came to me in a dream. Strange, I know.
Mikoshiba-san was your son Toshiro-kun's classmate, was he not?
That's right.
Toshiro Ihara was found dead in his apartment 4 years ago. He took his own life. Afterward, the defendant sued the school over Toshiro-kun's suicide.
Yes?
Ihara-san, can you tell us why you sued the school?
There were rumors my son had been bullied. Unfortunately, the court wasn't able to substantiate that claim.
And these rumors were discovered on the internet?
They were.
Of the bullies mentioned, Mikoshiba-san's name was among them. Were you aware of this?
I was.
Would you say you harbored murderous intent against Mikoshiba-san?
Objection. The defense's question is irrelevant. This case is to examine whether or not sexual battery took place. Also, the Kanagawa police are actively investigating Hiro Mikoshiba's murder. The courtroom is no place for baseless speculation.
How does the defense respond?
The timing of the battery incident makes this case an alibi for Mikoshiba-san's murder. We believe there's a very relevant connection.
Very well. The prosecution's objection is overruled.
And please keep it brief.
Just as soon as the defendant answers the question. Did you harbor murderous intent for Hiro Mikoshiba?
Of course I did.
In other words, Your Honor, it goes like this. On the day Toshiro-kun's bully, Mikoshiba-san, was killed, the defendant set out to synchronize the murder with sexual battery. It became his alibi for the murder, and the prosecution and the court all but approved it. A 6-month sentence for sexual battery and getting away with murder. That's all the motivation the defendant needed to fabricate this elaborate scheme. His stand-in groped his accomplice, and then they swapped places before getting caught. It's all entirely possible.
Then the defense should present some evidence to prove it.
Wrong. That's not how this works, is it? The prosecution bears the burden of proof in criminal cases. If we go through all the evidence and discover the possibility no groping took place, then it's on the prosecution to refute.
Sheesh! Chat, there's no way he called them out like that, right? No way, no way, no way.
The defense's argument about the security camera's blind spot is flimsy at best. While the defendant was running, his female victim was chasing after him. Surely the victim would have seen if he had switched places with a stand-in. Yet the victim provided no such testimony.
The victim, Yui Mamiya, was an accomplice in the scheme.
Objection! This is an insult to the victim. Such claims harm the integrity of all women.
Is it though? Is it though, chat? Is it? Is it? What do I do? Can't back down now. How can I prove Mamiya wasn't the victim, but part of a conspiracy?
We have good reason to doubt the victim's credibility. She was all part of his plan. In fact, that's all but sure.
A 50-something man separated from his wife was driven by loneliness to harassment. That seems much more likely.
The way you phrase that. Is the prosecution admitting the defense's claims aren't wholly impossible?
Damn, chat.
That would imply the guilty verdict from the first trial was issued without 100% certainty.
Now you're just nitpicking.
Defense, if you claim to doubt the victim, then what is your reasoning?
Yes, we do. In actuality, she wasn't the only conspirator who helped stage the groping.
Reveal it all, chat. Set it all on fire.
The bystander who captured
Set it all on fire.
Who recorded the incident on his smartphone. Both men, in conjunction with the victim, were classmates from the same high school. Which means, strange as it sounds, that these seemingly unrelated individuals were in fact all acquaintances. It's clear that this was a carefully organized and planned event.
Our investigation discovered they all graduated from Kurokawa Academy in Tokyo 13 years ago. Additionally, Yoko Sawa, the teacher who was killed in Ijincho, graduated from the same class. 4 years ago, she was the teacher of the defendant's son, Toshiro-kun. We believe this indicates a connection between the Kurokawa Academy graduates and this case.
Of course, that's as deep as we need to go on that. We've simply presented the possibility that multiple conspirators were present when the defendant was apprehended. And as long as such a possibility exists, the defense asserts the defendant cannot be found guilty.
Your Honor, may I speak?
What is it?
I haven't committed murder. Per my conviction, I am just a pervert who victimized a woman on the train. Everything else is in the defense's imagination.
defendant. Why did you agree to this appeal then?
You can ask my lawyers that. I simply didn't stop them.
How does the defense respond?
It's just as the defendant says. However, we believe his recollection may be a bit fuzzy. To refresh his memory, I'd like him to take a look at some footage. Will you permit this, Your Honor?
Now what?
But please, don't display this on the large monitor. We shouldn't shock the public. It's footage of a murder.
Excuse me, wasn't that denied as evidence?
As I said, this is solely to refresh your memory. It's up to the judge whether or not we show it.
Please proceed.
That's just internet footage with no known origins.
This footage is from the SD card in the camera used to record it. This is a write once, read many card, also known as a worm. The police use it to photograph evidence. Anything recorded on it is highly reliable data. After serving your time, you intended to release this to the public. But Kawana can't wait for that to happen. And that's why he left it in my care.
Don't kill me. Please. I'm sorry. Toshiro-kun. I'll make it up to him. I'll atone for it. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow.
Checkmate.
I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it.
Checkmate, chat. Checkmate.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Defendant, in that footage, is the person in the white raincoat you?
You could say it looks like me.
The person you killed is Hiro Mikoshiba. According to the autopsy report, he died sometime after 7:30 a.m. on October 7th. Therefore, it can only be that the person who passed through the ticket gate shortly after at 7:43 a.m. was not you, but your stand-in. As the defense, we cannot allow our client's conviction of sexual battery to stand in light of this footage. May we continue questioning the defendant?
How does the prosecution respond?
Even if the footage has an irrefutable source, that alone does not prove guilt of murder. I'd just like to state that in advance.
So the prosecution is denying the murder? Remind me who exactly is defending me here?
Good question.
The defense repeatedly mentions a stand-in, but where is this person currently? Who even are they?
Chat.
The person on the station's security footage was wearing sunglasses, but he looked just like the defendant.
We believe he used a mask made from a 3D printer. If you look closely, the alleged defendant at Ikebukuro Station and on the train does not move his mouth at all. We learned this from sources who may have been the stand-in and the collaborators.
Then we should call them to the stand to testify.
No need. The defendant should know all of this already.
I don't know anything about it.
He said he doesn't know. So what now? The defendant admitted to sexual battery, not murder. The murder footage has excellent production value, but nothing else corroborates the defense's claims.
Your Honor, I would like to request further witness testimony from the victim.
Denied. Both the defendant and the victim certified the validity of the battery, leaving no room for discrepancies. It would be unprecedented for a victim
Chat,
to
what the fuck
testify
is
further
happening?
in this situation.
By that logic, there's no precedent for using battery as an alibi for murder either.
I will admit there is a possibility, but not enough to justify subjecting the victim to further distress in court. I must once again deny the request.
But...
Defense, I've made myself clear.
Your Honor, following the defendant's last statement, we have a few more questions.
Understood. Please proceed.
He understands Yagami's a
What's
professional.
next?
I can't let a horror keep playing dumb. There's gotta be something I can do.
You're an active duty police officer. Do you still hold that title with pride?
It would be ridiculous to say I do now. But in my past, I took down criminals in the name of justice and tried to make a difference, even around the time of my son's suicide. And, as fate would have it, that same justice system decided no one was to blame for it. If I had to pick a moment my pride as an officer died, that would be it.
Damn, Chad.
It matters. That has no bearing. It doesn't mean I killed Mikoshiba.
I suppose not, huh?
Okay.
Ihara-san, you're familiar with Jin Kuwana, aren't you? He's a handyman in Ijincho.
Nope. Never heard of him.
On October 7th, Kuwana disguised himself as you and boarded a train in Ikebukuro bound for Shinjuku Station. He was the stand-in for the sexual battery mentioned earlier.
Your Honor, no evidence has been submitted to verify that statement. The name Kuwana was not present on any documentation, nor was the prosecution notified.
Should have paid more attention, bitch.
Kuwana is the very person who encouraged the defendant to murder Mikoshiba-san.
Defense. As the prosecution has stated, no one by the name of Kuwana is known to the court. We've not even confirmed if he exists. Please refrain from this line of questioning.
But, Your Honor, Kuwana is a key factor in the defendant's motive. Without him, Ihara-san never would have killed Mikoshiba, and we wouldn't be in this courtroom. Am I getting through to you?
I don't know a Kuwana.
No, you definitely do. Kawana's the one who fanned the flames of vengeance. You do well to remember that.
We can prove Ihara and Kuwana are connected by pointing to the motive to murder Mikoshiba. Chat, this is the one. This is the one. This has to be the evidence.
This.
What is it?
It wasn't just some random internet post that made you decide to kill Mikoshiba-san, was it? Even while battling the school in court, you still didn't know for sure who pushed Toshiro-kun to his death. That's when Kuwana came to you with this recording, right?
Hmm? That's... Why do you...
Because I'm a giga detective, bitch.
His face was pretty swollen. And a few minutes later, a student named Mikoshiba came up looking for him. I'll never forget the fear I saw in Toshiro-kun's face.
That's the voice of Yokosawa, the teacher Toshiro-kun confided in about being bullied 4 years ago. It was recorded in secret and played for the defendant by Kuwana.
He told me about everything. The teasing, the beatings, the theft. How nobody was on his side. And yet, I had to deny all this in front of an entire courtroom. Believe me, I never wanted to do that. They said there was no hope, that I was the only witness with no proof whatsoever.
After hearing this, the defendant came to believe Mikoshiba-san's unchecked aggression toward Toshiro was the driving force behind his son's tragic suicide. And ultimately, this became his motivation for murdering Mikoshiba-san and staging his elaborate cover-up. Isn't that right, Ihara-san? Is it coming back to you yet?
Afraid not.
I see.
Then, is that all? Can the defense please get back on track?
This recording only came into my hands by means of Kuwana. Except, thinking about it now, much like the murder footage, that would qualify as an unreliable source, wouldn't it?
What?
We live in an age where audio and video footage can be fabricated and easily reproduced.
What are you getting at?
Sawa-sensei, the one speaking in the recording, was murdered only days ago. And the one who recorded it, Kuwana, disappeared without a trace. Meaning that as far as this recording is concerned, no one is left who can prove that it's authentic to the court.
Giga Detective 5000 IQ. Chat. He is going after... Oh, no. Chat. He's ego-checking Ahara. There's no one left to prove the recording is real, so his son was never bullied. So when he gets out for sexual battery or whatever, he can't prove that he killed Mikoshiba. This is literally 5,000 gigabrain detective IQ. What is happening?
Or is my understanding incorrect? You would say you're completely unaware of the details about your son.
Actually, 5,000 IQ, and I'm not sure how to handle it. This is kind of crazy. I never thought... Hold on, chat.
Regardless of the content, it has nothing
This
to
is
do with
insane. I really
So
didn't
you
think
say.
he was about to role reversal this dude like a
Let's
Pokemon.
just
Like,
assume
what?
that Kawana and I are the only ones in possession of this audio recording. And considering that Kawana has all but vanished without a trace, that would actually make this the only copy, and me the sole owner. No backup exists.
What are you getting at?
This has no value in this courtroom, then I'm afraid it's never gonna have a value beyond today. And being that you claim it's unrelated to you or this case, then it wouldn't bother you if I were to delete it from my phone right here and now.
Why would... That's crazy.
Chat, his IQ? It's over 9,000! Like,
Okay.
what?
Then tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Because Mikoshiba was a man who should never have escaped being judged. That's the proof of my son's pain. The proof that everyone ignored. That recording is all I have left of him. I took the school to court because Toshiro deserved justice.
Damn,
but all they could say is that the cause of his suicide couldn't be determined. In the end, not a single person was held responsible. No proof, no justice. My son was hung out to dry.
Yes. That's all true.
All of you. You're all so incompetent. You see yourselves as these paragons of law and justice. Yet the truth slips right through your fingers. And then, my alibi made you a mockery. I made it so real.
Hey,
You passed
Hammer
me off
Wolfie,
as
I
just another
appreciate you.
pervert.
Seriously, thanks for hanging out with us today. Thanks for checking this out. If you
Every
enjoy our
single one of
content, and you're
Toshiro
on
threw his
console, or
life
not
away
console,
in
you're on
justice, was
computer,
blind to his
check
pain.
down below in the about section.
walked free
Our
because
Twitter's
of you.
there. I always tweet out when I'm live.
You
Our
condone murder
YouTube's
and
there.
call
Every
yourselves
single
the
Let's
law.
Play is organized into playlists with their thumbnails, organized in order.
why
If you
I
ever want to check out some content that we've played,
I took
or
Mikoshiba's
keep
life
up
with
with a
my
Let's
own
Play,
hands.
chat.
This is coming in hot. Remember that pervert cop? Turns out he's actually a murderer.
Oh shit, chat.
To recap, you killed Hiro Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then headed to Shinjuku Station where you and Kawana pulled off a switch, and there you were ultimately arrested as a groper.
Yeah. That's right.
Defendant, you bear animosity for the whole system. We can't just take your words at face value.
Chat, his trump
If
card
you're
has to come
responsible
out.
for Mikoshiba-san's murder, can you bring forward any evidence, or just the murder footage?
To tell you the truth, I have something that I was holding on to for the impact that it would have. It's very real evidence that the law has failed us.
What have you been hiding then?
Chat.
Will it prove you killed Mikoshiba?
It will prove your system has failed.
Then what is it?
If you go to my wife's apartment, you'll find my son's altar there. In it, you'll find the weapon I used for the crime, the knife I murdered him with.
Get me out of this fucking courtroom. Chat. We sent 2 detectives to that mother clucking house. And they came back with nothing. Oh, it was honestly pretty depressing. Boo, 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 wah. If we had gone there as Yagami, this case would have been long closed. You see what I'm saying, man? You can never trust someone to do a job for you. This is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Send me... I would have checked every crease in that damn shrine. You gotta be kidding me right now.
It still has
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Wait a minute, Genda-sensei. I prayed at that altar.
Well, I guess you can lead a horse to water.
Ha ha ha, but you can't make it drink,
We'll
bitch.
open an investigation.
Sheesh.
Defense. Will there be anything further?
No matter how justified, vengeance is not something we can ever take into our own hands. That said, in the case of Ahara-san, our system failed him. We know the law strives to be just, but it failed to prove Toshiro-kun was bullied. That's not justice. Not when no one is held responsible. The law, as well as those who enforce it, are far from perfect. So to the court, I say let this case be a lesson. The law is failing to save people who need saving.
It's clear proceedings should be adjourned. At a later time when Mikoshiba-san's murder weapon is recovered, we can resume the trial. I'm willing to do that via a special exception. Defense, prosecution, is that clear?
No objections.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Chat, we're not here to make a mockery. We're here to show the system that it needs to evolve. Things have changed. It needs to be better.
Well, Kanagawa PD called from the Ehara residence. They've recovered the knife. I'm ashamed to admit that I was so blind to his scheme.
Well then, that makes two of us.
Seems I underestimated you. And the worst part of all, I was arrogant. Legal authority and organizational connections should never be held above the pursuit of truth. I'm glad you were able to make me see that again. Thank you.
Nah. You've come a long way.
True.
Genda-sensei.
He has.
Prosecutor Takano's been stubborn as hell from the day he passed the bar. Once he's made up his mind, nothing can stand in his way.
That's true, but
Not even his own
okay.
boss.
Chat, let's take a pause real quick. Let's be fair. Be fair to the prosecutor, okay? As much as I roast this dude for being a B-Omega Lol T, okay? A big old bot. He really isn't, right? Because even Ahara's own defense team didn't see. Not only did they not know, but they didn't see. And that's the biggest thing. No one had the vision here, but at the same time, when you have someone like Kawana helping you, years of preparation, look at how long it's taken to unravel that, how much work we have had to do, how much digging we've had to do, how many faces we've had to punch in to get the evidence necessary to unravel and peel back all of the layers of the onion to expose the core. It's taken a lot. So these dudes had a great head start. A normal prosecution, even a skeptical one, would have never had a chance. They would have been in the same situation. When more evidence came to light, they would have been more receptive to the fact that they may have made a mistake, right? In the US, for example. But as far as they were concerned, everything that they knew pointed to the same conclusion, and that was intended by what was set up by the conspirators.
And he only bows once in a blue moon, so I hope you remember this.
Typical Genda law. I'm never going to like you.
You two really pulled it off. Great job.
Yagami-san.
It's Kusumoto, the Vice Minister.
Bondo.
He's from public security?
Right. You handled that with such grace, Yagami-sensei. It's no wonder Kuwana holds you in such high regard.
What brings you here?
Yagami-sensei, would you mind if we talked alone?
Why, though? Something we can't hear?
The more you know, the more you risk. You'd be endangering your own lives. If you're willing to accept that, feel free to stay.
They should leave, chat. We can handle our own.
We'll clear the room. At this point, we'd just be getting in Yagami-san's way.
She's smart, chat. She's the smartest one amongst them. She really is the smartest amongst them. She's the real chat, hold on. Before we continue, right? Saori-san is the real Giga Chat. Just understand this. Yagami uncovered a lot through his physical prowess, but physical prowess is not the mark of a great lawyer. Yagami-san is a great operator, right? He's good for he makes a good detective, okay? He was a detective. What am I saying? Saori-san's a lawyer. Lawyers should not have to be going punching people, literally physically kicking doors down. So at the end of the day, she's the better lawyer, in my opinion. She's actually a chatted lawyer. Yagami saved the case only because he literally went punch people directly in their faces, and they respected him for it. But please, don't go punching people, okay? Chat, don't go do that. That will not get you what you want, trust me. Not IRL.
Kusumoto-san received a letter from Kuwana, though we were unable to use it to trace him.
What did it say?
Soma told you, didn't he? Kuwana hid Shinya Kawai's body, seeing as Kusumoto-san's fingerprints and other traces were still on it. If that surfaces, the Ministry of Health will have yet another massive scandal on its hands. As such, we'd like to recover and dispose of the body as quickly as possible. Perhaps we'll need to melt it down.
The body was originally preserved to maintain control over Mitsuru's bullies. I never imagined it would be used against me someday.
Fine, but why are you telling me this?
Because of the letter he sent. Once Eihara-san's trial is over, he wanted to talk to you. Using my phone.
Huh?
What the fuck is it?
Is that
pardon my language? Seriously.
Kusumoto-san, is Yagami there? Put me on speaker, please.
Go ahead.
So, it seems Eihara-san's trial was a big success. He took our failing legal system and turned it on its head. Couldn't have done it without you.
I don't know what you're thinking, but public security has to be tracing this call. You have a plan?
Nope, not this time. That's why I'm using my own phone. And that's just the way I want it. Can't run forever, you know.
What the hell are you saying? If they catch you, you're a dead man.
That's exactly why I'm negotiating to prevent that. Kusumoto-san.
Yes.
I'll be upfront with you. I never imagined the day would come that you would be the one to betray me. But if I had to guess, Mitsuru-kun must have woke up. If that's the case, then Kawai's murder, your whole past, you're not the only one it stands to ruin. If all that comes into the light, Mitsuru-kun will be labeled the son of a murderer.
Exactly. I can't let that... That's the one thing I need to prevent.
I know. That's good. That's exactly what you should be doing. So please, don't stop now on my behalf. Enough is enough. You and your son have been through enough hell. I want to protect Mitsuru-kun too. Almost as much as his mother.
Where is Kawai's body? Tell me.
Hey, Keefe.
I can only...
Welcome in Keefe's community. Keefe's Corner coming in with the raid. Brother. How are you doing, man? Keefe. How have things been going? I know I haven't talked to you in a little while. I know I've been coming in, lurking, hanging out in some of your streams every so often. We haven't talked in a while. How are you doing, brother? You doing all right? Is your week going well? Are things going well? Truly. Are things truly going well? No BS answer. Straight up. You feel me? Because I'll be honest with you, right? Things are going well, but what I will say is I am physically tired, but quote unquote emotionally and spiritually, whatever, the non-physical stuff, I'm good, honestly, after this week. And if you had asked me Wednesday, that's not the answer I would have given you, but it's just the things I've accomplished since Wednesday, I'm in a pretty good place mentally. So Keefe, if you can hear me, excuse me, I appreciate you coming with the raid. I clearly have no mods in place, so guys, you gotta give me a second. You guys might hear the jet plane laptop, don't worry. That's gonna change when I get the GigaChad replacement laptop. Wait, Keefe, hold on. Keefe, if you're here, can you hear me, Keefe? Voss, aka the boss, I appreciate you for dropping that follow. Let me get give me a second, Keefe, because I gotta do this myself. I have to actually do this myself. 1 second. Oh my god. Easy W. Keefe, I appreciate you coming in with the raid. Question is, are you actually still here? If you're still here, yes sir, you're more than welcome. Appreciate you, Voss. Keefe, if you're still here, we're like near the end of Lost Judgment. I know my next Let's Play is, Horizon Forbidden West. In the meantime, there's 19 days until that launches. So I have the Lost Judgment DLC to do, which realistically, the way DLCs are nowadays, I expect maybe to get like 7 days out of it, at the very most. If I get more, that's better. But the gap between the end of all of Lost Judgment's content and Forbidden West is pretty much going to be PvP like Overwatch 2 and probably Fortnite. Maybe some Division 2, I'm not sure. Because we finished that. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. I'm not going to plug the socials. If you want to check us out, if you guys are on computer, you can check down below in the About Me section. I always tweet out when I'm live. If you want to hang out in the Discord, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with my Discord, so, you want to, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. What is it? It's Twitter Live Noties, Discord. I do post live noties in Discord as well, so that's the thing. And then YouTube. All of our Let's Plays end up on YouTube in VOD playlists, organized by episode. So if you ever want to check out a Let's Play, check out our content, that is definitely the place you should check. So the YouTube link, I would say check that out. You don't have to subscribe. If you go and watch some stuff and you like what you see, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like.
Being traced,
in the meantime, those of you who've been hanging out with me,
I'm
check out
standing
Keefe.
somewhere very
Trust me.
close to
Just
it.
trust. Chat.
Gave us
All
the
I will
location.
tell you, for those of you who were here before Keefe rated in, check out Keefe one day. Seriously, trust me, just do it.
Where are you?
You will understand once you
I'm
hang
in
out.
Jincho.
You'll probably drop
If I
a
take
follow.
even one
And you'll
step out of
probably
this
chill.
city,
Trust me.
I'd be powerless. I've got nowhere else left to go.
Plenty of days I've watched Keefe while I'm working. Just pulled him up in the morning. He's been on. When I've gotten into work, pulled him up, put him up, and just worked.
they find
And it's
Kawhi's
been cool.
body and
He's been
Kawana's
playing Rocket
taken care
League,
of.
Valhalla.
Next on
He
the
does
list.
play. Keefe, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly,
Bondo
you play
can act at his
PvP
own
on occasion.
discretion.
So.
If he wants me gone, he'll be able to silence anyone who could know too much. Sawa-sensei was just the first victim. You yourself have sealed this fate, you know. Will you tell him? Will you tell Mitsuru-kun about Sawa-sensei?
Nope. Probably
Surely
not.
you know it wasn't my fault.
Probably not.
Sawa-san's death was a tragedy. I never imagined that would happen.
What about Kawana? Can you imagine how his death is gonna play out in a few hours? I can, but I'm not gonna let him go down without a fight. Which means, I'm going to Ijincho.
I can talk some sense into Bando. I won't allow him to kill indiscriminately. So please, don't go out there to risk your life.
Right.
That's how it works. No promises. Tsukumo, Kawana's still out in Ijincho. Soma and RK are heading there too. We need to get to him fast.
Wait, are you sure about that?
You should be able to pick up some chatter. Pinpoint the location. I'm on my way. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. If we get a chance to save, I'm going to drop a save here. There's a lot that we've done. A lot that's been accomplished.
I see you've arrived in Ijincho safe and sound.
What's happening? Is RK on the move?
Oh yes. A picture began circulating on the internet not long ago. It was likely Kawana-san who put it out there. I just sent it over to you.
Hang on.
Here we go, chat. Chat, it's begun.
Shinya Kawai? That's his body.
Indeed it is.
Chat, it's
I
begun.
data mined the image and found out it was taken just minutes ago. I also have the location. It's a warehouse company on Yokohama's coast. And Kawana's uncle came up as the proprietor.
What? Well, how did we not know this? Dude. Guys, how did we not know this before? So the we literally talked to him for like an hour. We literally drank together and talked for an hour. And never once did we think... Okay, wait, chat, that's fair. We didn't know that there was a body to be discovered. Oh my god. The layers, chat, of the onion. The layers of the... Chat, I am telling you, this is a Russian nesting onion. Every layer we pull back, there's just more behind it. No matter how many layers of this onion you peel back, there are more layers. What is happening, dude?
Send me the warehouse's address.
Actually,
Get me out of here.
driving there with Kaito-san and Higashi-san.
Literally get me out of here.
If you want to ride, take Ishizaki Road and head to Tsurukame Highway.
Can't count how many times you've come through for me, Tsukumo.
Just trying to return them many favors, Yagamishi.
Okay. A word of advice from here to the end. The battles will be intense. If that sounds like it may be a problem, it might be a good idea to... Alright, chat. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It might make it a short episode for a Saturday if I do this. But that also means that there might be a late Saturday, you know, a little something kind of thing. Alright. The big thing here is...
Starving. It's pretty tasty. Thanks.
He's now level 8 drunk, which is actually good for fighting. So here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to save our second save. For those of you on Twitch, I would appreciate if you would stick around. We are going to raid out to someone. I haven't decided who yet. I think we're going to raid out March of Dax. He's playing DVD, Dead by Daylight. So I really would appreciate if you guys would stick around. For those of you on YouTube watching this in the future, I appreciate each and every one of you who continue to check out our Let's Play content on YouTube. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like on the video. And hey, hopefully maybe one day we'll see you on Twitch. If you don't want to come hang out with us live on Twitch, don't feel pressured to. If you just like watching the Let's Play content on YouTube, hey, more power to you. For those of you on Twitch, we're going to go hang out with the boy March Jax. So like I said, I would really appreciate it if each and every one of you would hang out with us and raid out to him. We will be live tomorrow morning, no later. Chat. Look, check in the About Me section. Follow us on our socials. I plan to be live no later than 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am now having to go and figure out what's going on with the fam and then potentially start cooking, and it's already 8 p.m. And I also want to grind Pokemon tonight. So I may be late tomorrow morning. I don't think I will, I plan to be live by 9 a.m. EST. I don't work on Saturdays or Sundays, ever. So, hopefully we'll see you guys then. But like I said, if you want to check out our socials, check in the About Me section of the channel on a computer. And I hope to see you guys back tomorrow for hopefully the ending of the main story of Lost Judgment. See you guys then. Bye!